Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today, I am disappointed, honestly. Like, I have really no words to say. We're going to be reacting to Michigan versus Washington. And yeah, honestly, this game, we should have played a lot better. And we had so many mistakes, not just from players, but, coaching. And it was just honestly chaos. It was honestly chaos, and we ended up losing to Washington, which is not okay. We literally defended this game. I think Joel Clapton did right. He said it was 24 to 17, and the score was like 8 points off. The score was 7 points. I think that it's better, but honestly, this quarterback situation has just gotten so absurd. And we need a stable solution. Like, if we're going to try and air the ball out, then let's air it out. If we're going to try and run the ball, we need to run the ball. And the defense just has to be a lot better. I think we had some good plays on defense, but just let them walk all over. It's like the first play of the game. They just like threw it up, and it really got to try and gain yards. Like, we just have to be better. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you guys are returning, make sure you guys like and comment the video. Let me know if you guys want more reaction videos to Michigan and just my commentary about the team in general. And yeah, let's just hop into it. Let's just see. Let's see.
Third and goal. Play clock down to 2. Rodgers, end zone. Boston, touchdown. His 8th of the year gets Washington on the board.
They go to the 6'3" receiver, Boston, over Jair Hill. And because Hill fell down, this ended up being a touchdown. Hill's in good position, and he slips. And because of that slip, Boston's able to get his hands on the football.
And this right here is honestly what I noticed throughout the game, because it wasn't just in the beginning of the game or just right here. Like, this was just a small mistake. Anybody could have slipped and let them get a touchdown. But they literally kept targeting number 20's side of the field the entire game. I mean, he was getting torched. And then he had no help. They didn't make an adjustment to stop that side of the field from literally getting torched around like the first half. And he was literally getting beat so many different times. I think that if he would have not has slipped right here, they probably would have been a lot more cautious throwing to number 12 just throughout the game, because Boston and I think Jackson, who I think also transferred from Michigan, they were both having really good games on Saturday. And so, yeah, they were absolutely just targeting and torching this side of the field, and we have to be better on this side of the field. It's insane.
What an effort to get the foot down.
Yeah, in the red zone for the second time.
And back to the air. Rodgers delivers. Jackson, touchdown. Perfect placement. Washington clicking early.
Well, they got it again. They got Jair Hill, number 20.
Literally number 20 again. Or no. They got Zeke Berry. They got Zeke Berry this time. But this is my thing. This is what I've been saying is, I'm tripping. We are not a team that can play behind and catch up, because we don't have the manpower and we don't have, quite frankly, the talent to be playing behind people, honestly. Like this right here, like literally the broadcaster said it. We don't have the kind of team to be playing behind and playing a game where we're like 14, 21 points behind and able to make a comeback. Like, we're a close game team. Like, if we're in a close game, I'm still going to believe that we have an opportunity to be able to win the game. But when we're playing like this, we're not going to be able to let stuff like this, like if we continue to play like this, teams like Ohio State, teams like Texas, teams like teams that are in like teams that are very high scoring and very electric when it comes to like the passing game, are really good when it comes to like the running game. Like, if they're able to make these crazy big plays, especially when we have problems tackling, when we have problems with coverages, when we have problems like letting people get open like this, we're going to get torched by some of these great teams, because we just getting literally outplayed. We're literally getting outplayed, and we're just allowing it to happen. And literally, we seen it in the Texas game. when Texas started going up, like I think it was 14-3, the game was practically over. Like, we're not a team that can just play behind, especially if we don't have the explosiveness to beat some of these better teams, especially when they have like a pretty decent defense and our offense is in shambles. We're not going to be able to play behind because our offense can't do anything. And if our defense is not holding up in the beginning of the game, then it's over. It's over. We have to be better in the beginning of the game. We cannot allow them to get momentum like this, because all it's going to do is carry over later in the game when we are trying to make a comeback and we're trying to play behind. Like Jackson and who else is it? Jackson and I think it was number 12. I can't remember his name right now. I literally just seen it. But these two were having a really good game. We cannot play behind. We are not a play behind type team. Like
Edwards, look out! Donovan Edwards, game-breaking speed, touchdown, 39 yards. The Don is back.
Well, the center, Greg Crippen, and our guy Bredesen with 2 key blocks in this play looks just like the national championship game.
It does, honestly. Like I literally seen that. And as I was watching, I was like, yo, like it looks similar. Like if they were maybe 2 yards back, it would have been like the same 41-yard run, rushing touchdown that he got. Because they're both going at the same direction that they were in the college football game. And he's literally like 2 yards in front of where he was the last time he had scored like this. But yeah, this was honestly trippy.
Watch the center block back and Bredesen kick out, and Donovan Edwards
just a giant
hole for another long touchdown.
Fred Moore, the motion man.
And I just want to say this: they ended up taking Alex Orji out of the game, and they ended up putting in Jack Tuttle, and I think that it was a good decision. Honestly, I don't know why they had Davis Warren and Alex Orji start. Alex Orji brought us some success, and shout out to Alex Orji for just getting us those wins over USC. And over, I think, who else? Minnesota. You know, he led us to those victories regardless of the role that he played in those, whether it was like big or minimal. He still was the quarterback, and he still got us those wins. And I haven't seen Jack Tuttle play that much, except for maybe like a few snaps last year. And he threw a couple of interceptions. Honestly, I wasn't that high on Jack Tuttle when he was on the team last year, and I didn't really want him to be the starting quarterback going into this year, just because I was like, I don't think that he's going to be able to be our guy. But I think that he definitely has a higher ceiling right now than Alex Orji and Davis Warren. Like, they are too mistake prone for us right now, and we really can't afford to be losing in these manners. Like, we can't afford to not throw the ball. And we can't afford to just continuously rely on like the QB runs if our own line can't make the blocks and can't give the running backs and the quarterback the opportunity to run if we're relying on the runs. So I really want to see what Jack Tuttle is going to do if he's going to start next week. And yeah, so this was just interesting to see, though. Like, they took Alex Orji out for the rest of the game and just had Jack Tuttle be in. They said he was injured, and so we're just gonna have to see what he provides for the team.
Tuttle looking to the air. Tuttle.
Oh, he had his tight end. Missed
Now
it.
wants to escape. Throws.
Bang.
Oh, it's there. Loveland. Touchdown.
I mean, seriously.
Tuttle.
Let's go, baby.
Impressive.
Oh, I love it. He had his other tight end, Klein, wide open and missed him.
And honestly, when we tied the game right here, I was like, okay, we're in a close game. You know, Washington made some mistakes, and they allowed us to get back into the game. This is where I was like, okay, if the defense can get a stop and Jack Tuttle just gets into a rhythm, then we're good. It's tie game right now. This is literally anybody's ball game. But because of these key mistakes that we allow to happen, we just end up losing the game. We end up losing the game for no reason. Literally no reason. Like this should have been our game. We had every opportunity to win this game and we lost it.
Just between Jackson, Boston, and Latu in this one. Play action pass now. Rogers, rifle.
Interception.
Throws his first interception of the year. Ernest Hausman nearly had one in the first half. This time, he rips it down. Jump.
And we literally didn't do anything to capitalize on that mistake right there. Didn't do anything to capitalize on it and allowed them to get good field position. Like,
Low set. Back to Coleman. Over the top. No doubt about this one. Touchdown, Washington. Tuttle, plenty of time in the pocket. Rifles picked off. What a play.
there was another play that was before this where the ref did not call pass interference. There was another play that the ref called that was not pass interference, and it should have been pass interference. It should have been pass interference, and there is no excuse for why the ref didn't call it. You know what I mean? And look, it is what it is. Tuttle shouldn't have thrown that. It was way too close, especially if you're going to throw it low. Like, I don't understand why you would place the ball right there. Could have told him to, like, turn up a little bit and then just kind of, like, touch pass it to him, maybe. But, yeah, this interception right here just costed us the game. This was game over. Game's over, and it's over. The game's over.
They call him Cam Fab, and that interception was exactly that.
It's over.
Well, Tuttle is trying to get the ball to Loveland. And the ball is not in a bad spot, but Cam Fab makes the decision to try to undercut this route. Watch on the cross. He undercuts it.
It's this. I feel like he was baiting it. I'm not going to lie. Like, he was. Like, if you look at it right here.
Undercut this route.
He said
Watch
the ball
on
wasn't
cross.
placed bad. But honestly, if you have someone this close to you, unless you place the ball perfectly, it's going to get undercut.
He undercuts it.
It's going to get undercut. Like, you're going to have to put the ball a lot further because he's literally right there. Like, he's literally right behind him. And then he just runs after it and
gets the
undercuts
pick.
it.
The ball.
Like, if you're going to throw that, you're going to have to put that a lot farther to the left or his right. You're going to have to put that a lot farther to his right if you're trying to make that type of throw because he's literally that close. He's so close to him that the undercut was easy. The undercut was easy. All he had to do was just run a little bit faster and then bam. It's the same thing with Will Johnson when he made that bait on USC. Like he gave enough room to make it look like he wasn't there and that he wasn't going to be able to get to the ball, and then just runs after it and bam, runs right into the ball. Interception.
Ball's not behind the receiver. It's in the right spot. But this is just a whale of a play.
It's behind him. That was not, you know what? I may not know everything, and I'm not as knowledgeable as probably the analyst. So I'm just disagreeing though. I disagree. I think that ball was definitely not placed in the right spot. If you're going to try and make that throw, I mean, because the ball looks like it's behind him. Like he has to turn his body. So the ball was already behind him. At least just in my opinion. And again, I don't know everything and I'm not a football guru. But yeah, I don't think that was a smart throw. If you're going to throw it, you have to throw it like to where he's like to maybe further on the outside of his right shoulder so that he can at least try and, tiptoe it, drag his feet, get outside. I mean, even then, that's still a close throw, and I don't know how successful that would have been, but hindsight is always 20/20.
By the safety, maybe a little behind.
It is what it is. We lost, and one thing that I'm going to say that I seen on Twitter, people talking about was if you don't love this team when they're making mistakes and when they're at, when they're not, being national championships and you don't love this team. And I wholeheartedly agree. Like, regardless of their mistakes and regardless of what they have done, I'm still a fan of Michigan. I'm not turning my back on Michigan. And, regardless of their mistakes, Michigan is still my favorite college football team, will forever be my favorite college football team. And Yeah, it is what it is. We ended up losing. And we're just going to have to be better for next week. We're going to have to be better for next week. I believe we are playing next week Illinois. We're playing Illinois next week. And so we have to be better for Illinois because I think Illinois is a pretty good team this year. They are ranked. I don't think they were ranked last year. If they were, they're probably like very low in the rankings. But yeah, so it should be a good game. Honestly, I feel like Illinois and Michigan are probably on like the same level right now. Illinois may have the slight edge. I don't know. I haven't seen them play. But yeah, we have to be better for Illinois. And I'm still a fan of this Michigan team. There's just a lot of mistakes that I am not happy with and that we're going to have to correct and be better at. So, yeah, feel free to comment your thoughts down below if you guys agree with me or disagree with me with some of the things that I've said. And with that being said, make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on the notifications so you guys are up to date with everything that I do here on the channel. We're going to be doing more reaction videos for Michigan. And maybe if you guys want, let me know if you guys want me to react to any other football games that have happened. I know Alabama lost to Vanderbilt, and I was planning on doing a reaction video to that, but I was like, you know what, nah, is what it is. But yeah, so with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.